If you are generally skeptical about whether or not you can actually get a good leg workout in with nothing more than a pair of dumbbells, look out. In a lot of my workouts, I use circuits, especially when I'm using lighter weight, because the shorter a workout is and the less weight you have generally, you want it to be a little bit more intense. I have a great distaste for doing circuits for legs. They're, for no functional reason, they're fine if you want to do them. What we are going to do instead is 3 different pairs, or pair, I'm not sure what the plural of pair is. I think it's pairs. We're doing 3 different pairs of exercises performed as combos, which we will perform one after the other, kind of like supersets, but a little more intense. So the combos in this workout are arranged in such a manner that you are performing an exercise for the anterior side of your legs, followed immediately by an exercise for the posterior side of your legs. But for the first exercise in this combo, you have 2 options. You have a goblet squat or a dumbbell squat with the dumbbells just put up on your shoulders. And by the way, if you have access to a full gym and you want to swap any of these exercises out for a barbell exercise, obviously feel free to do that. If you're abiding by the way I wrote the workout originally, you're going to do a goblet squat because that hits the anterior side of your legs a little bit more. But I hate goblet squats personally, so I put an alternative in there in case there's anybody out there like me who just doesn't like doing them. So you're going to shoot for 10 to 12 rep failure here, and then you're moving on to dumbbell hip bucks. I am painfully aware of how awkward this exercise is. Get over it. You're not going to the gym to look good. You go to the gym so you look good everywhere else that you go. Also, it forces your glutes and your lower back to work together, which just biomechanically is a really good thing for your body to be able to do. And again, you're shooting for about 10 to 12 rep failure here. So what you're going to do with this combo is you're going to perform the anterior exercise and then the posterior exercise back to back, and then go back to the anterior exercise. I'm having a hard time saying anterior and posterior. The front exercise and the back exercise. So you're going to perform the combo of the front exercise and the back exercise 4 times without resting at all. So it's going to be front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back, and then you rest before you move on to the next combo. So once you've done your first combo 4 times, then you're going to rest 60 to 90 seconds as you need and move on to the second combo. And the front exercise, the anterior exercise, the first exercise in the second combo is going to be a reverse lunge. And you have 2 ways to count the reps on this exercise. If you are more of a beginner, you can do 5 reps on each leg, and that will count as your 10. However, if you're intermediate, advanced, looking for a little more of a challenge, you're going to go for 8 to 10 rep failure on each leg, and then move straight from that exercise into your posterior exercise, which is going to be a straight leg deadlift. This is a good one where if you want to swap it out with a bar, you can. I don't have access to a bar. So what we're going to do to make this presumably lighter weight a little bit more difficult is we are going to slow the rep down quite a lot. So we're going to perform a 4-second eccentric. So the lowering portion of the exercise, we're going to count out loud, slow that down to 4 seconds. When you get to the bottom, which is, if you're a beginner, should not be below your knees. The weight that you're holding should not go below your knees. We are going to pause at the bottom of this rep for 2 seconds and then explode back to the top and then immediately lower down into that 4-second eccentric. And you're going to total failure on this exercise. So again, you're performing this combo 4 times with no rest. And then once you're done with the 4th repeat of the combo, then you rest 60 to 90 seconds as you need and then move on to the 3rd combo. So for the 3rd combo, we're really leaning into the metabolic properties of the workout, and we're going to start off with the anterior exercise, which is going to be a dumbbell jump squat. If you're more of a beginner, you don't have to use dumbbells. You can just do a bodyweight jump squat. But if you do use dumbbells, you're going to hold them down at your side. And regardless of whether you use dumbbells or not, you're jumping into the air. And when you land, you want to sink down into a squat with your thighs about parallel to the ground. And you want to stop for about half a second. You're developing a great deal of neuromuscular control when you land, and make sure your landing is nice and controlled. You're supporting your weight. You're supporting the weight you're holding before you explode back up into that jump squat. And then you're moving straight from that into a dumbbell swing. It's like a kettlebell swing, but with a dumbbell, just in case you couldn't put that together all by yourself. And for this one, you're really leaning into the metabolic properties of the exercise, and you're going to shoot for about 15 reps. If you get to 25, stop and go back to jump squats, and then increase the weight if you can on the swings the second time that you do them. And again, you're performing this 3rd combo with no rest in between the exercises. So it's jump squats, swings, jump squats, swings, jump squats, swings, jump squats, swings. Back to back to back to back to back. So you should be pretty fried at this point. If you have a little gas left in the tank and you are just like a masochist, there is an optional finisher of switch lunges. You're going to do 5 to 7 sets of 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. And that's the whole workout. Not very complicated at all. And I know it's been a steady stream of dumbbell workouts so far. That's only because that's just what I have access to. But this is one that's very easy to assimilate barbell exercise into the workout. Also, if you have never done a leg workout where the intensity is this high, please give this a try. It's terrible. Subscribe if you like free workouts. I got a lot of cool stuff worked up moving into the new year. And that's it. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm pretty sure I already said that, but have a great start to your new year. And I'll see you later. Take care.